Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the truly Bedrock survival server. And, oh well, things have, it's been a few days. Another one? Yeah, it's been a few days since I recorded on the server. I've actually been off with Oliver, my youngest boy. He's been with me, so I've not been playing. I've logged in a couple of times to do a couple of things, but I've not really done a great deal. I've just noticed that this tower has been built. We've got a tower over here, which was in the last video, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. Looks like we've got a betting thing for Tiz Tom. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. We've got an Infinity Tower. We've got a new house. Oh my goodness me. And my things haven't sold. Now, I thought one of these would have sold because I actually got a message from Tiz Tom asking if it was for real or not. And what I'm disappointed about is I've sold no ink sacks. I thought that would be cheap, the ink sacks, but apparently not. What you might be able to notice, though, if you've got a keen eye, is that I'm rocking 275 levels. Yes, my furnace system is 100% complete, except for these last two because I've run out of fuel. Now, I've been running this off scaffolding. I've got absolutely tons of bamboo because I had a load more bone meal from the fish farm, but I got no string to turn it into scaffolding. But I am going to be either today or in another video teaming up with BJW to be building a string shop because he's got a pretty nifty spider farm. But just to show you how this works, if I grab that cooked salmon out of there, you'll see I've gone up to 276 levels. And yeah, levels go up a lot more slowly when you're a higher level. Does that make sense? So the fact that I'm going up to 278, that's a lot of XP I just got through from those. And I've got a couple of handy boxes over here. We've got our cooked fish boxes there and our raw fish boxes over here ready to be smelted. Now there's also these items here that are ready to go through these two when they're finished, but we do need some more fuel. And through here I've done even more digging. Oh, it looks like DB's here as well. Yeah, I've dug out all of this bit down here as well. I was actually digging to try and find coal because I really wanted to get those last two furnaces done. But believe it or not, in that big patch there, I got almost no coal whatsoever. So we definitely need a fuel run. We need to find fuel from somewhere. But that's not what this episode is all about. And then just like that, I'm over at Slack's area, his base, which is a mushroom island, which is becoming more and more green. And you'll notice he's got a wall, a perimeter looking type wall. And that is because, yet again, without me, he's gone and built one of the farms that we said we were going to do together. So look, he's got a mushroom farm. He's got a farm that just gives tons and tons of beef. These mushrooms spawn in, they fall off the edges eventually, although they're not doing a very good demonstration of that right now. They fall down there, they die. Oh dear, Slack. Your mushrooms can walk straight over the gaps, mate. But yeah, they do fall down eventually. They die, and the hopper minecart picks up their stuff, and I guess he's probably cooking that beef somewhere as well. Either way, he showed me what he's got, and he's got an absolutely ridiculous amount of beef now. Let's see if we can find the place where he's storing it. Lots and lots and lots of leather in there. He's got tons and tons of leather. Now, where's he put the beef? Oh, yeah, cooking the beef through his furnace system here, look. So there's an absolute ton of beef in there as well, ready to go through. So, yeah, it's doing pretty well, that farm. I might actually just grab a few stacks of that while I'm in here. Just, you know, it's always handy to have a little bit of beef, right? It's always handy to have a little bit of beef. And considering this was supposed to be an episode we recorded together, and he's done it without me yet again, I think it's only fair that I take my fair share of the beef, right? One farm I wasn't expecting to have a great deal of stuff in is this one here, and that's only because no one's been AFK over here as far as I'm concerned, unless Slack has. Now, I can see there's a couple of villager banners there, so maybe Slack has been running this thing, I don't know. But yeah, I need to get Chuck actually logged back in and back over to this thing so that we can get stocked up on our fish, because I would like to make a fish shop in the shopping area and put a certain Mr. Prowl out of business, if you know what I mean. I also want to sell ink sacks and bone blocks officially, you know, rather than just having them stood outside of my house. So I guess I need to head home, grab some more shulker boxes, and come back to do this. Oh man, always got jobs to do, mate. Which is actually a little bit of a problem because I only actually have 6 empty shulker boxes left to my name. I've literally filled up all my other shulker boxes that I've got. And in my toolbox where I normally keep my shulker shells ready to be turned into shulker boxes, you can see I have none left, which can only mean one thing. I need to buy some more Shulker Boxes. And I don't like spending money, you know, especially not at the sort of people's shops who can't even be bothered to build a shop, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean, Foxy. I mean this. This is not a shop. This is just a mess in an otherwise very, very nice area, and it just looks horrible. But they are selling Shulker Boxes for 5 diamonds each, which is not bad. But, firstly, I don't actually have that many diamonds. And secondly, I'm going to need a lot of Shulker Boxes. So yeah, I'm not going to be buying all of their Shulker Boxes. However, speaking of money, I guess Slack has been and checked our shop profits. I've got another 22 diamonds in here, which I need to actually exchange for emerald because of the thing that we're doing with the money now. I need to, yeah, so I can, oh man, I don't have enough emeralds. So I now need loads of emeralds as well. So I need emeralds and Shulker Boxes. So I guess I can take 13 of those and leave 9 there, but I need another 9 emeralds. I guess this guy, I can maybe get some emeralds from this person here. They will take rotten flesh, gold, rabbit's feet, empty bottles, and nether wart. Now, it just so happens that I have quite a few of those things already. So let's do that, and I believe there is an easy way to do this. I can't remember what it is. And then we want to do this trade here. There we go. And then we want to do this trade here. There we go. We've emptied him out of the things that we've got that we can trade for. I'm not going to waste my gold on this guy. And that's given us another 14 emeralds. It really wasn't that many. It is enough, however, for us to take this. So there we go. We can now replace our emeralds for diamonds. And if you don't know what I'm doing, this is basically a way I'm keeping track of how many diamonds we've made from our shops and still being able to spend those diamonds, because I've also got all of this diamond ore, but Slack and I have decided that we're never going to actually turn this into diamonds unless we get really, really desperate, obviously. And the person who has got the most diamond ore at the end of this season, or at some point in the future if we decide we got bored of doing that already, we'll tally it up and see who's got the most. And basically that means I need to do a lot of digging with Silk Touch. And it means the only way I can get diamonds to spend is by using the stuff I get from the shops as profit, which then I need to replace with this so I can keep a track of what profits I've got so that I can... Oh, man, it's just a nightmare, isn't it? Why can't we just play this game easily? Who came up with all of these stupid rules? Oh, you did, Foxy. Oh, yeah. Well, apart from me, who came up with all these rules. Have you restocked yet? Oh, they have restocked, but you're more expensive now. Oh. Meanie. Now, before we head over to the end, one of the things I want to do is prepare a little bit. And as you can see in my potions box, I've got some phantom membranes, and our little brewing stand here is ready for me to pop those in. I, of course, want some potions of slow falling from, so when the shulkers hit us, if our elytra are broken for whatever reason or we're falling, we can use those. It just makes life a lot easier. The other thing I would like is quite a few ender pearls, and I don't know if I've actually got any ender pearls at this point. Let's check. I've got 12. Not really ideal, but I guess we can get some while we're there. And then Dan Rob's Prob showed up and asked me if we could do a little bit of building together on our trophy room.
So we can look at this as a kind of guide.
Pop it on the crafting table.
Yeah, okay.
The bottom of it, because it's relatively orangey, we could do out of magma blocks, maybe?
Yeah, okay.
And then...
And then the icing, maybe netherrack? No?
It'd be really nice if we could get hold of loads of quartz and do that, but I think that'd be quite expensive. Maybe we shouldn't have the floor magma blocks, just the walls, yeah?
Right, okay.
Otherwise it's going to be very painful walking inside it.
Yeah, good point.
But we don't have to do it all out of magma blocks, we'll just do the base if you want. Like a cheesecake base.
Cheesecake? It's a spicy one.
Yeah.
Well, I've got this brown terracotta. Should we use some of that, or is that too similar?
No. Go for it.
Yeah? What, for the next layer?
Yeah.
So it can be like chocolate orange.
chocolate orange cheesecake. Nice. Inside nether brick block.
I just wanted to keep it all nethery because obviously this was for the nether challenge. So I don't know, whatever suits you.
I'm just thinking
float your boat.
Make it look like a nether fortress.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because the idea was we were going in the nether fortress, right? Yeah. Oh, accidents happened yesterday, by the way.
Accidents happened?
Yeah, in your nether portal.
In my nether portal? Oh, jeez.
Well, I used that one to get in and out of the nether.
That's fine. That was the idea when I made it, was it would be useful for people. I think people think they're not allowed to use it, but it's fine.
But yeah, I went through and I think one of your armor stands was just on fire.
Well, really?
And I punched it and it's gone. I need to repair it. Sorry.
I can't believe it. Can't believe you do that to me.
What do you think about the granite? It's a bit much, isn't it? This looks so ugly.
It's literally the ugliest thing.
It's awful.
Maybe some brick. Brick and granite go out nice together. Have you got any brick? I haven't got any brick.
I'm gonna have a look.
Maybe the magma blocks aren't helping. Maybe that's just too noisy as our cheesecake base.
Maybe.
Maybe we should get rid of those.
It just looks awful.
I don't know what it is. We've made this cake out of all of the world's worst horrid materials, but I can't tell why it's not working.
True.
Well, we've taken a slight detour away from going to the end. I still will be going, don't worry about that. But as you've just seen maybe a few little clips of, Dan, Rob's Probs and I have just built this nether cake. It's a cake. Honest, guys, it's definitely a cake. Looks like a cake and everything, right? If you look at the top, it looks more like a cake. You can see we've got the cherries and candles on the cake, and 2 candles for Truly Bedrock Season 2. And if you don't know what this is about, and if it wasn't clear from the few clips that you've seen, basically going back all the way to episode 0, the competition where we had to escape the nether was won by us. And I have mentioned this before, and we finally got together to actually get the trophy. We've built a cake to celebrate, and we've obviously made it sort of-ish a nether cake, because it was all to do with being in the nether. And inside here, you'll see we have Tis Tom, who was literally the hero. He did pretty much everything for that competition. We've got Dan Rob's Probs next to him, who also didn't die. Neither of those two died in that competition. And we got me with no pants, apparently, and a stick. Jesse B with some mushroom stew. And we don't have a DB head, so we've got a villager here standing in for DB until first notice, until we can get a head for him. And we've done the inside, like the little nether fortress area where we did the competition. So there we go. I quite like it. It's a little bit dangerous. We're missing a couple of blocks, but otherwise, yeah, pretty good. Anyway, I need to get back to getting prepared to go to the end, which means I've got a little bit of tidying up to do. And I was also midway through making some potions. If we look inside my ender chest now, you'll see I now have 6 potions of feather falling, or slow falling, sorry, and we now have another 6 lots of fire resistance. Now, this is not necessarily for the end, but they're always useful to have, so I topped up at the same time as making the other ones, just to make sure my potions chest was full. Right, I'm going to go get rid of all this rubbish, and then we'll go into the end. Jeez. Another thing to do before we go to the end is to check the world map. Now, I'm using a program called MCC Tool Chest to open up our actual world file. This is the latest download of the backup of our world, and I'm looking at the end dimension to see where has already been explored. So this here is our end island where the dragon is, and you can see that is the platform that Slack and I made going out over to those end islands. And yeah, you can see that everyone else has also explored a lot of the area of the end. So if we go south, there's a lot of area has been explored there. If we go north, it's ridiculous how much stuff has been explored up in that direction. And if we go back to the center, if we go west, there's a lot of stuff has been explored there. And also, if we go east, a lot of stuff has been explored. So it's going to be very difficult actually finding an area that hasn't been fully explored. I'm thinking maybe southeast over this way on, although that kind of comes around there. Or we could kind of go a little bit, well, if we go directly west, once we got past this area, that should be pretty clear for us. So yeah, we'll probably head over in this direction. And while we're using this map, it might be worth just checking out our overworld map as well, just so you guys can see what has been explored of the overworld already. This over here, of course, is our spawn area. If I manage to actually click on something and zoom in, and I'm sorry for the jankiness, this program is very janky and slow. Yeah, if I zoom in on our spawn chunks, you'll see there it is. This is our spawn area down there, and these are the docks that people have been working on. And if we zoom back out again, then we've got the shopping area over here. Over here, we got Jesse B's Mooshroom Island. Going further down the map, we've got Slack's Mooshroom Island and our fish farm over here as well. So yeah, quite a lot of this map has been explored. Not horrendous amounts. It's not like we've gone really, really far in lots of different directions. But yeah, quite a lot has been explored. Anyway, back to our end map. So if we're going to go west, we need to be heading over into this sort of direction. So if we look at the chunk number here, that is chunk minus 181 by 5, which is basically around about minus 3,000 blocks in that direction. So if we fly over the end island, over this way to about minus 3,000 by 0, then we should start getting lots and lots of end cities in that area. So let's do this. Well, I was pretty convinced it wouldn't still be here, but it looks like our diamonds, iron, coal and silverfish head are still over here at the end portal, which is absolutely amazing behind our little wall. So I'm going to put those away quickly before we lose them. I'm also going to set my spawn on this bed. And without further ado, I'm literally just going to do this. I'm going to jump into the end portal. Looks like there's a couple more silverfish heads down there. Hopefully there's no silverfish in here. And what we've now got to do is we've actually got to fly to the other side of the end island. Now, it does look like someone's already made a tunnel that way, but I'm going to go the long way round. Now, this is actually my ender chest from last time I was here as well. I'm going to leave that there just in case we need it. So, yeah, we're going to go this way. Now, it may have occurred to some of you guys already. It certainly has occurred to me. I am going to have to die in order to get home, which means the 283 levels that I collected are going to be completely wasted. But it's alright, I really don't mind. We are approaching minus 3,000 now. The end islands are few and far between. There's no real big ones. Oh, here we go. I was going to say it was a little bit worrying then. So I guess we need to get back into our normal view mode and see if we can go and find ourselves an end city. And here we go. We finally found our first end city, and it's just a nitty bitty tiddly biddly one, but it's fine. It's an end city and it'll have shulkers in it. So let's go and kill the shulkers. And it looks like I may have already upset an enderman. Oh no, maybe not. I think we're all right. But yeah, let's do this. And we should this time be a little bit more powerful than we were last time dealing with these guys, because we've actually got decent armor and equipment, so we really shouldn't struggle too much with this at all. I do have just realised though I don't have any ender pearls or slow falling potions in my hotbar, so we might need to sort that out. Right, where's the other one? Now, I know you've all seen end raiding a million times, so we're not going to go into a great deal of detail while we are here, but I am going to do something a little bit different, and that is for each end city I go to, I'm going to make a shulker box, and in that shulker box, I'm going to put in all of the things I got from that end city, including the additional shulker boxes and things like that that I got, and maybe more than one shulker box from each one if I can't fit it in all of one shulker box, and then see what we got at the end. We should have a few shulker boxes when we get home. Now, you can see from this one, I didn't get any shulker shells apart from the ones that I used to make this box. So this entire city here, just 2 shells, which is not a great start. Let's hope the next one we go to is a little bit better than that. And here we go, we found our second one, and this time I think I'm going to start at the top and work my way down rather than the bottom and work my way up. And the second one's done. We got a couple of diamonds, a shulker head, and some more shulker shells from that as well. Right, on to number 3. And the third city really wasn't too far away at all. Here it is. So I'll go from the bottom, I think, this time rather than from the top. Why not? And in fortress number 3, I managed to get another 13 shulker shells, plus an ender chest and some other bits and bobs in there as well. And again, the next fortress isn't actually that far away, and I called it a fortress. It's, of course, an end city, and this one's massive, and it's got a ship as well, so I expect to get quite a lot of shells from this one. Probably a couple of shulker boxes worth of items, I would have thought. Well, I wasn't going to do any clips from actually fighting these things, but this is ridiculous. This fortress has often got 2, if not 3 shulker boxes, or shulkers, sorry, inside each other. So I'm just getting a ridiculous amount of shulker shells from this. As you can see, I've got nearly a stack already. And that thing there has just got them everywhere. So they're fighting each other because they're actually spawning inside of each other, and then they're actually teleporting away to get out of each other because they're shooting each other. It's ridiculous. And as you can see, I'm hardly taking any damage from these guys at all. But there you go, look, one's just pinged straight past me. This is crazy. But my inventory is full, so I'm going to have to make a shulker box in order to actually deal with what's going on already. Jeez, this one's crazy. So there we go, from number 4 we now have, wow, that was ridiculous. Bearing in mind, I've got shulker shells in these as well. We got nearly 3 stacks of shulker shells from this one fortress, an elytra, some shulker heads, 3 more ender chests, a load of diamonds and bits and bobs as well, and all of these bits as well, just from this one, yeah, this one city, end city. I keep calling them fortresses, I don't know why. But yeah, that's number 4 done. Now for number 5. Flying back in the opposite direction, we get to number 5, which is another tiny weeny one. Oh joy. Oh, there's quite a few shulkers in here though. And what we got in here? Oh, goodies. We'll take it. And there we go with 5 complete. We really didn't get very much at all. But literally right next door is an absolute ginormous one. And again, I'm going to start over on the boat. Yes, mini. Oh, why? Come back. Mini. So there we go, city number 6. We got quite a few more shulker shells and some other bits and bobs and a lot of more blocks as well, as I was hunting for the shulkers that kept disappearing on me. So there we go, that is number 6 done. Now for number 7. And here we are. Number 7 is just as big as the last one, if not a bit bigger, but no end ship at this one, sadly. And there we go, just the 1 shulker box worth for number 7. Didn't even go into 2 shulker boxes, and that was a massive fortress. It was very, very stingy, very slim pickings there. Bit of a shame. But yeah, on to number 8 then. And again, barely any distance away from the last one, we've come to this one here, which is tiny weeny. It's very, very small. It's not the smallest, but it's, yeah, it's not very big, is it? I don't think we're going to get many shulker shells from this one. We shall see. We got 6, including the ones it took me to make the shulker box, which really wasn't that very many at all. Oh, man. And that's the one we've just been to. Number 9 is just a stone's throw away. It's a tiny one with a little end ship, which is actually so low down to the ground. I don't think I've ever seen an end ship this low down before. That the chorus plants are nearly touching it. Hey, you! I was showing stuff off. Why you shoot me while oh, jeez. That's it. You're dead now. That's what you get. And there we go, not a massively amazing haul for number 9. 17 shulker shells, another elytra, and some more bits and bobs. Right, number 10, where are you? And here we go, quite a long way away, but we have another massive city with an end ship. This is great for number 10. Let's do this. And there we go. That is number 10, 100% finished. Now, I would go on, but it has occurred to me that there is a bit of a problem. And that problem is one that is because I'm stupid, as usual. You may already have been saying, you may have been screaming in the comments, but FoxyNoTail, how are you going to get all of these things home? Because your ender chest is full. That's a good question. I can't put all of this inside my ender chest because my ender chest is already full. I need to die, empty my ender chest, come back, collect the things, put them in my ender chest, die again, and then go home again, which is going to be a big long trip to do that, which is a little bit annoying considering I'm already on 24 lives, although someone's got over 50 now, so you know, I'm halfway there. Well, I've organised everything to put it all into neat piles. These are all empty shulker boxes, and in these chests here, we got loads and loads of shulker chests. We got 5.5 stacks of shulker shells, plus all of these shulker boxes as well. 30 diamonds, loads of gold, loads of iron, loads of end rods, and a couple of emeralds. And we got 14 shulker heads as well, and 8 new ender chests, as well as the dragon heads there as well. In the bottom box, we got loads and loads of building materials. I didn't even realise I was collecting all of those, but I guess as I went around demolishing the place, they all added up. And in these boxes, we've got a load of rubbish helmets, chest plates and trousers, a load of really rubbish boots and trousers and shovels and some potions, and in this one, some not very good swords and pickaxes. However, in this one, there are an amazing pair of boots. I genuinely thought they were my boots for a second, but they're not. They're ones we found in the chest. And these shovels are amazing as well. Fortune 2, but efficiency 4, mending and unbreaking 3, and these 2 pickaxes. If we combine these, that's 1 silk touch, mending, unbreaking 3, efficiency 5 pickaxe as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, overall, a really good haul. It's a shame I've got to do so many trips to get back here to actually get rid of them. Although I'm going to make my way back to the end island before I do anything, so that, yeah, I don't have such a long trip back, I guess. Oh, man. And there we go. I've only got to travel 8,000 blocks across the void. What could possibly go wrong while I'm carrying such an incredibly expensive load of loot? I really didn't think this through, did I? I should have emptied my ender chest. Oh well, we got this. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, someone could log out and crash the game. Someone could sleep and crash the game. I could fly into unloaded chunks because there's loads of people there and then just fall to my doom into the void and not be able to use my rockets. I could just get logged out and log back in inside the void. Who knows? Anything could go wrong as I travel across 8,000 blocks of void. Eek. Well, I'm just over halfway there. Elytra durability's looking good. So far, so good. Although this is taking a very, very long time. Got just over 1,000 blocks to go. Things are going all right. And it has also just occurred to me I could have used an end portal gateway and just thrown an ender pearl through that and got back. Yeah, that would have made sense. Saved me flying 8,000 blocks. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Elytra's looking pretty good. Yeah, we're okay. We got this. This is fine. And here we are. Here's the end island. Now, the other thing I could do is I could kill the ender dragon. I've got everything I need to be able to do it. It wouldn't be that difficult, but I think it would really annoy everybody because I think we're supposed to be doing it as a team. But I could kill it, take the egg, or leave the egg there, and then respawn it, and then just pretend it wasn't me, right? I could do that, couldn't I? But I'm not going to do that. Hello, ender dragon. Don't eat me. I'm just passing through, mate. Yeah, nothing to see here. Hope you're all right, mate. Yeah, I need to get away from the end dragon and put my things somewhere safe that it can't get me, ideally. So probably in our little hole down here. And now I need to put a chest down with all these things in and hope the ender dragon doesn't eat it all. Oh, man. Right, I've put all my stuff inside that chest. I'm completely naked. It is time to die. Oh, my goodness me. I can't believe I'm doing this. Wow, that was quick. Right, so that's brought me back here. Now what I got to do... Oh no, there's no ender chest here. There's no ender... Oh, jeez. Oh no! This means I'm going to die again. Oh, jeez. The whole point, right, was that I would come back here, get the stuff out of my ender chest, fly home, go and empty my ender chest at home, fly back here, go back in, kill myself again, and then... Oh, jeez. But now... Oh... I got... Oh, jeez. I could either walk home or... Oh. Yeah. Right. Well, I guess we break the bed. We'll put it down elsewhere so that our spawn doesn't reset. We'll go back in. Oh, jeez. Let me put this trapdoor back before I lose it. Oh, goodness me. How am I so bad at this stuff? So now I'm going to respawn at home when I die. So, unintentional death number 2. Now I should be home. There we go. This is good. So now I can empty my ender chest, get another set of elytra and rockets, fly back there, go back to the end, get my stuff inside my ender chest, die, and then, oh jeez. Oh, this has turned into a bit of a palaver. Okay, that's my ender chest emptied out onto the floor, so my ender chest is now empty and ready to take the other thing. So now I've got to get back to the end portal. I've got some elytra on and some rockets. I'm not going to bother with armor. And here's the little end village where the end portal is. Now I've just got to get down into the end portal room, which I believe is this way. Here it is. Now what I need to do, oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't need to set my spawn again. Let's put that bed back in there and just close that up. Let's just go back in, I guess. Now I just grab all of this out of here. Put it all in here, if I can, which I need to actually fill up a shulker box so that there's room to fit it all in there. Put all of those bits and bobs in there. Chuck all of that inside the ender chest. Make sure I'm not wearing my elytra. That's fine. Jump in the void again. Oh, jeez. And now when I arrive at home, I should have all my things here too. Hey, Dan! So now when I come down my little hole into my little secret area, we have all of the things from the end as well as all of the stuff from our ender chest. Nice! Job done. Excellent job. Well done, Mr. NoTail. You did it without any dying. Now, before I go around sorting all of these things out and putting them in the right places, I am now going to test my furnace system. As you can see, I have 0 levels, which means this is a perfect time to take some XP from here and see how many levels we get. So this first one I don't believe is as good as the middle ones. These 2 middle ones I think are better. So let's take from this one here first and see what we get. 29 levels! 29 levels on 1 pull. So let's try the next one. Obviously I'm not... Oh, there's nothing in that one and that one or that one because we've run out of... Yeah, run out of fuel. We need more fuel. We need BJW with his string farm. 38. 44. 44 levels from 3 furnaces. Not bad. Right, I need to tidy up. Be back with you in a minute. And there we go. Everything is nice and tidy and put away. The world feels normal again. And I've put all of the tools and equipment over in the tunnel between ours and Jesse's base because I didn't really have anywhere for it. And it seemed like a waste having 8 shulker boxes worth of these. So we've now got helmets, chest plates, leggings, boots, swords, pickaxes, spoons, axes and crossbows as well. It's a shovel. Chuck has been AFK over at the fish farm. You can see it is running as we speak and it has been filling up. We have a lot of fish and bones and squidding to collect. So I brought quite a few shulker boxes over here so I can get these all filled up and all sorted out and I can get this stuff back to our base. And there we go, it has all been transferred and we got nearly 2 shulker boxes worth of bones, we got nearly a shulker box worth of ink sacks, we got just over a shulker box worth of salmon and the rest of it is all cod. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I don't really need this fish too much right now. I am going to be opening up a fish shop and I am going to be using it for my furnaces, but there's something else that I think is more important that we use this fish for, which kind of goes back to the beginning of this video. My lizardy friend has a cow and beef farm that he built without me that I am not happy about. And this has been creating lots and lots of beefs and leathers. As we saw earlier, he's also got loads and loads of leather through there and he's been cooking up the beef as well. So I think what we should be doing to get Mr. Lizard back for his devious ways is replacing the leather and the meat in his chests with bones and fish. Don't you think that would be just what he deserves for building it without us? He said he would build it with us, he didn't. So yes, he's going to get pranked and then I'll probably get in lots of trouble. But it's worth it. And there we go, the prank is complete. I have now completely replaced all of his beef and leather with fish and salmon and bones, apart from the little bit that keeps dripping through. And now I have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of raw beef and leather, which of course I'm not going to steal from Slack. This is just a joke and hopefully he'll see the funny side of it. And just in case he doesn't, just to sweeten him up a little bit, in case he sees this and sees red and he's a little bit upset, what I'm going to do, because Slack's one of my best friends, is I'm going to get out some of the new shulker shells that I got from my little shopping trip in the end today. And I'm going to give him some. I'm going to leave them in his face for him. I guess probably should do that in a shulker box, right? So he's got a shulker box with them on as well. Now, I'm not going to say it's from me. I'm not going to tell him about any of this, which will probably annoy him quite a lot. But hopefully he'll discover it and hopefully it will be all okay. And the final piece to the puzzle, the icing on the cake, if you like, I'm going to put in this elytra in there as well for Slack. And I've written on it, this wasn't Foxy honest. So I'm sure that'll give the game away. I'll know exactly who it was. But I think it would be quite funny to find out what his reaction is going to be on that. Right, anyway, I'm going to tidy all of this beef and stuff up. And I need to put it somewhere, obviously, Slack can actually get it. So that I don't want to steal it from him. He's obviously been AFK a long time to get all of this. So I think it would be pretty nasty of me to just come along and just remove it all from him, don't you? Yeah, that's not what friends do. Friends play pranks and have fun, but friends don't steal. So there we go. I've put it all in that chest down there. He can find it. I'm sure he will. It'll be fine. Well, Dan Rob's Probs just popped by to give me a totem for all of my dying I did earlier. I don't think he quite understands that I was throwing myself into the void to leave the end, but it's all good. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate it. I'm not sure he knows how to get out. Oh, there we go. Off you go, man. Bye. See you later. Right, anyway. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, I think that should just about do it for us today, I think. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!